In today's show, Bitcoin price stuck below $29,000 as Terra Luna comes back from the dead. That's right, in today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest technical analysis. And as shared here, the US dollar currency index weekly RSI heading towards a crucial test of the trend line that started at the start of the year. And also, it looks like this time might be different, but also this is not the decoupling that we wanted. And as Crypto Tony shares, short resistance and long support until one of them breaks. Keep it simple in ranges as they are to engineer liquidity for trend continuation or reversals. And as Michael Saylor shared here on national television, Bitcoin is the most certain thing in an uncertain world. Facts. And he also says, I'll be buying the Bitcoin top forever with a true Bitcoin OG. Also, JP Morgan says that the market cap of Bitcoin and gold could equalize, which would mean a $600,000 Bitcoin price. And this just in, $1.4 trillion Deutsche Bank analyst says that could potentially see Bitcoin become the 21st century gold. Let's go. Also in today's show, the Bitcoin network difficulty falls 4.3% to 29.89 trillion, the biggest drop in 10 months. That's right, the network difficulty recorded a drop of 4.3%, falling from 31.25 trillion to 29.89 trillion on May 26, just 2 weeks after attaining its all-time high. Also in today's show, crypto trader who predicted the Bitcoin collapse below $30,000 says the king crypto to hit a new low and shares his targets. Quoting him here, almost the entire market except Bitcoin has made a new low after yesterday's bounce, showing that it was in fact a bull trap Bitcoin new low incoming. And as he also shares here, the minimum target of the bear flag hasn't been reached yet, which is $23,000. You can also see this on the altcoins where some of the main targets haven't been reached yet. Also in today's show, billionaire Tim Draper doubles down on his $250,000 Bitcoin price prediction and shares his timeline, quoting him here from a recent interview. By the end of the year or early next year, Bitcoin will hit a price of $250,000. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market and discussing where the Bitcoin price is likely to go next. All of this, plus so much more, in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. The goal is to get to 100,000 subs. If you like getting that crypto, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium Crypto News Alerts every single day, including weekends, just like this. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. How's it going, crypto fam? Hopefully you're having a pretty awesome weekend thus far. Bitcoin analysts faced another day of frustration on May 28th as Bitcoin refused to offer volatility up or down, as you can see here in the Bitcoin one-day candle chart. Now, data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView showed Bitcoin sticking in a narrow short-term range into the weekend and previously forecast support levels to avoid a deeper correction, managed to hold into May 27th's Wall Street trading session, but a bounce higher was similarly absent as commentators look for fresh cues. As Crypto Tony shares here, Bitcoin/USD update, short resistance and long-term support until one of them breaks. Keep it simple in ranges as they are to engineer liquidity for trend continuation or reversals. Your job as a technical analyst is to see whether we continue down or reverse. Now, others focused on Bitcoin's relative underperformance when compared with stocks, which finished up at the end of the week. The S&P 500 gained 2.47% on May 27, while the NASDAQ Composite Index was up 3.33%. And as Glassnode points out here, well, it looks like this time might be different, but this is not the decoupling that we wanted. And you can see Bitcoin decoupling from the S&P and NASDAQ, but unfortunately to the downside. And he also previously shared at the end of January, Bitcoin has been losing ground against the NASDAQ 100 and the IVG, but shortly after that made back the losses. Will this time be different, or will Bitcoin recover some of the losses made over the last week? Because unlike Bitcoin, equity markets were making the most of a continued downtrend in the strength of the US dollar. The US dollar currency index circled 101.6 on the day, down from highs of 105, which had marked a peak last seen in late 2022. So for analyst Matthew Hyland, he noted that the index reversal meant that it was now challenging its overall uptrend from the beginning of the year. As he points out here, US dollar currency index weekly RSI heading towards a crucial test of the trend line that started at the start of the year. Now, Do Kwon confirms Luna's rebirth. That's right. On altcoins, the revival of the controversial blockchain protocol, Terra was greeted by limp performance. Terra co-founder Do Kwon confirmed the launch of the new mainnet for in-house token Luna on the day. As he shares here, to view your Luna token balances, you only need to log into the station and refresh the page. For new users coming in from IBC ET All, create a station wallet with the same ledger, and station should walk you through the remaining steps. And checking out CoinMarketCap, Terra/Luna has been rebranded officially to Terra Classic and is currently trading at 0.0001. Pretty sad, isn't it? And checking out the new Terra/Luna, it's currently trading at $6.30 with a market cap of $1.3 billion. Now, at the same time, concern was mounting over other major altcoin projects, notably Celsius, which had managed to drop from 80 cents to around 50 cents in under a week. As you can see here in the Celsius 1-hour chart, and checking out Celsius on CoinMarketCap, you can see it's currently trading at 54.8 cents with a market cap of $131 million. Now, Hex, a project which has aroused suspicion throughout its existence, suffered a similar fate, declining from just over 11 cents a few weeks ago to now under 5 cents. So the top 10 cryptos by market cap nonetheless copied Bitcoin's low volatility behavior in the past 24 hours at the time of this recording, with only Dogecoin seeing noticeable moves, this time to the upside to reclaim 8 cents. And quoting Michael Saylor, who was recently interviewed on Fox News on Tucker Carlson's TV show, which is the most publicly televised show on television, he goes on to share, Bitcoin is the most certain thing in an uncertain world. Facts. And quoting him again here, I'll be buying the Bitcoin top forever. Let's go. And quoting JP Morgan, the market cap of Bitcoin and gold could equalize, which would send the Bitcoin price to $600,000. Send it. And this just in, breaking news, $1.4 trillion Deutsche Bank analyst says that could potentially see Bitcoin become the 21st century gold. Well, heck yeah. Gold is old school. Bitcoin has taken over. Obviously, it is digital gold. And before I break down next play of the day, Bitcoin network difficulty falls 4.3% to 29.89 trillion, its biggest drop in 10 months. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin barely correcting and in the red, currently trading just above $28,900, just under that critical $29,000 mark. We have Ether barely in the red as well, currently trading just below $1,800, while Binance Coin, Solana, and Dogecoin are all pumping and in the green. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. The Bitcoin network witnessed a historic event on May 12th when the network difficulty attained its all-time high of 31.251 trillion as miners mined nearly 50,000 Bitcoin of the remaining 2 million tokens, while the Bitcoin community rejoiced and added resilience to the network. Owing it to the rising difficulty in mining a Bitcoin block, the network difficulty recorded a drop of 4.33%, falling from 31.251 trillion to 29.897 trillion on May 26. And as Cointelegraph reported on several occasions, Bitcoin's network difficulty consistently achieved all-time highs over the past 10 months as it recovered from a massive drop of 45.4% from 25 trillion on May 29th, 2021 to 13.67 trillion on July 22nd, 2021. And ever since then, Bitcoin's network difficulty witnessed a total growth of 128.56% as it surged to a new all-time high. However, do keep in mind, despite the monetary decline of over 4%, the Bitcoin ecosystem is still guarded by the most secure blockchain network in the world. Higher network difficulty demands higher computational power to validate and confirm transactions over the Bitcoin blockchain, and as a result, this prevents bad actors from taking over the network by contributing to over 50% of the hash rate and carrying out double spending attacks. Now, Cointelegraph recently interviewed Dania Gonzalez, deputy of the Republic of El Salvador, to better understand the social impact of adopting Bitcoin as the legal tender. And according to Gonzalez, El Salvador made profits via strategic Bitcoin investments and repurposed the fresh funds to build infrastructures like veterinary hospital and a public school. Quoting her here, what Nayib Bukele did was buy Bitcoin and make a profit at a certain strategic moment. She said the Bitcoin network broke its 10-month-long streak as the network difficulty recorded a drop of 4.33%, standing at 29.897 trillion at the time of this recording. And as we all know, the Bitcoin price follows the hash rate, so we also have to consider that when the hash rate drops, like we just witnessed. And before I break down next story of the day, crypto trader who predicted Bitcoin collapse below $30,000 says Bitcoin to hit a new low and shares his targets. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting just under $1.2 trillion with about $75.5 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. The current Bitcoin dominance is 45.8%, with the Ether dominance at 17.9%. And checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers in the past 24 hours, we got Curve DAO token up 6.6%, trading at $1.25, followed by Tezos up 5%, trading at $1.93, followed by Dogecoin up 3.3%, trading at 8.1 cents. And checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers for the past week, you can see XCN up 90.5%. We have WEMIX up 47.1%, and Ethereum Classic up 12.1%. 0.1%, while the majority of the major cryptos are correcting and in the red. And checking out one of my favorite indicators, the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, shows we are currently rated a 13 out of 100 in extreme fear. Yesterday a 12, last week a 13, and last month a 24 as well in extreme fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That could be a great buying opportunity, aka BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. A closely tracked crypto strategist and trader is warning Bitcoin holders that the King Crypto is poised to hit a new 52-week low. That's right, synonymous trader Capo tells his 322,000 Twitter followers another sell-off event is in sight for Bitcoin as the crypto markets continue to show signs of weakness. Quoting him here, "Good morning. Almost the entire market, except Bitcoin, has made a new low after yesterday's bounce, showing that it was in fact a bull trap. Bitcoin new low incoming." Let me know if you agree or disagree with the crypto analyst. And over the last 7 days, Bitcoin managed to trade above $28,400, slightly higher than its 52-week low of $26,910. However, Crypto Capo warns that the support area around 28,000 is flashing signs of demand exhaustion as Bitcoin revisited this price level 6 times in a short amount of time. As he points out here, Bitcoin, nothing bullish here. That support won't hold for long. And once Bitcoin takes out immediate support, Capo predicts a sharp decline to his bear market target range of between $21,000 and $23,000. As he shares here in this chart, checking it out, you can see that trading range main target between 21 and 23K. And earlier this month, the crypto strategist accurately predicted that Bitcoin will take out the key psychological price level of $30,000 and even unveiled his thesis on why he believes Bitcoin is likely set to print to a new yearly low. As he shares here, Bitcoin, some of the reasons why I think we should see new lows in the coming days. Number one, Bitcoin broke the $30,000 support zone, which was the main pivot of the bull run. This is a zone, not a level. It's between $29,000 and $31,000, taking all the wicks. Now it's testing that zone as resistance. And he also shares here, number two, the minimum target of the bear flag hasn't been reached yet at $23,000. You can also see this on altcoins where some of the main targets haven't been reached yet. And in this chart, again, it shows you that trading range low prediction, which he has between $21,000 and $23,000. Do you think this will likely be the floor of this bear market? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments right down below. And before I break down our final story of the day, billionaire Tim Draper doubles down on his $250,000 Bitcoin price prediction and shares his timeline. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 1,200 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also, some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my crypto merch store live at merch.cryptonewsalerts.net. You can cop the flyest crypto gear, including hats. So if you're a hat dude like myself, be sure to check it out. Also, of course, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, including weekends, just like this. And of course, you can follow me on all the major podcasting platforms from Spotify to Apple's iTunes to Google Play. We're currently receiving over 500,000 downloads per month, and I greatly appreciate your continued support. And if you're listening to the pod, be sure to check out the YouTube channel at cryptonewsalerts.net for the full premium experience with video. And of course, you can follow me on crypto Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and TikTok. So wherever you're at, be sure to plug in and follow me there. But all right, now let's break down our final story of the day, the moment we've all been waiting for. Venture capital investor Tim Draper is reasserting his prediction that the price of Bitcoin will break well into the 6 figures over the coming months. He says in a new interview that by the end of this year or early next year, Bitcoin will hit a price of $250,000 per coin. I love his bullish thesis. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the billionaire venture capitalist. Now, Tim Draper made early bets on Coinbase, Hotmail, Skype, Tesla, and Twitter, and says that the catalyst will be women increasingly using Bitcoin to shop. Quoting him here, one thing that will possibly likely happen, and I don't know exactly when, is when women will start using Bitcoin. It was 1 in 14 Bitcoin holders that were women, and now it's something like 1 in 6, and I think it will eventually be even. And the way it's going to be even is women control about 80% of retail spending, and retailers haven't yet realized they can save 2%, and they usually run on very thin margins, so that might double their their profits. They can save 2% just by accepting Bitcoin instead of taking a bank-issued credit card, and that can change everything. And all of a sudden, all the women will have Bitcoin wallets, and they'll be buying things with Bitcoin, and you're going to see a Bitcoin price that will blow right through my $250,000 estimate. Now, the Billionaire investor also predicts that NFTs and decentralized finance sectors get adopted at the enterprise and institutional levels. As he shares here, what I've noticed is generally technologies are first taken up by consumers, and then they move to the enterprise. I think you'll start seeing NFTs go from consumer to enterprise, where now your diploma and your driver's license and your employment history and all your medical records and all of that stuff will go on an NFT. That'll sort of be the new direction for NFTs. DeFi will go from the consumer speculating to the institution moving money around. Draper also highlighted his stance on decentralized autonomous organizations. The crypto bull says that DAOs can be used to reward the various stakeholders of successful businesses more equitably. As he shares here, a DAO can solve all of these social problems. You can have a DAO that benefits shareholders, or the DAO owners, benefits customers who get the token for buying the product, benefits suppliers for supplying to that enterprise, and benefits employees for being a part of that enterprise. So benefits the community around which that enterprise operates, and you would lose all of the politics of envy where people are mad at Amazon founder Jeff Bezos for making so much money. So there you have it. What are your thoughts surrounding Tim Draper's $250,000 Bitcoin price prediction, either before the end of this year or by the beginning of next year? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments right down below. Now for a quick recap, what I covered with you here in today's show: Bitcoin price stuck below $29,000 as Terra Luna comes back from the dead, as well as Bitcoin network difficulty falls 4.3% to 29.89 trillion, its biggest drop in 10 months. Also in today's show, we discussed a crypto trader who predicted the Bitcoin collapse below 30,000, says the King Crypto to hit a new low, and I shared his targets between $21,000 and $23,000. And of course, we discussed Tim Draper's $250,000 Bitcoin price prediction here in the near future. But where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now for the top 3 comments from yesterday's episode. eCoin wrote, "Aloha Friday, JV. Another great crypto news rundown on this beautiful day in the islands. Want to wish you and the rest of the Crypto News Alerts fam a fun and safe holiday weekend. Chronic Surf. Aloha fam. Happy weekend. Thanks for tuning in from Hawaii. As always, fam. One love. Keep stacking them sats." And our next featured comment comes from Inner Dino. "Smash the like as I always do, JV. Everything will turn around soon enough. The wise Bitcoiners will be accumulating. Great show. See y'all next time, JV. 100% fam, smart money is accumulating Bitcoin as always, especially during prime opportunities like this hodl." And he also wrote, "And this one's for the algorithm. One love." Now for the third and final featured comment from yesterday's episode, coming from FOMO Sapien. "Love you, bro, but you're terrible with pronouncing proper names, foreign countries, and any word with more than 3 syllables. Ask Google to pronounce catastrophe. Sorry, I did say catastrophe. I make mistakes. Sometimes my shows are like over 10,000 words and I mess up, but then I get corrected. So thank you for the correction. And if you'd like to be featured on tomorrow's episode, drop me a comment right down below."